So about 2 years ago, I sat down with the social media manager of Pentucket High School's theatrical technology program. Zach Haniel and I talked about the state of affairs at Pentucket, how its theater program was looking, and what we should look forward to in upcoming productions. At the time, the musicals lined up for the next season were Newsies Jr. for the middle school and Mary Poppins for the high school, with the fall play Clue being put on to kick the season off in the first place. Since the last time we spoke, a follow-up episode in October of the same year, we discussed current productions and other hopes for the tech program with the idea that we would follow up after Newsies and Mary Poppins, respectively. Fast forward to today, 689 days later, 6 main stage productions, improved events such as graduation and music concerts, lots of new faces within the program, but one main incident which thwarted many plans and ideas for bringing the theater program to the next level. We're bringing it back, baby. It's Cheney's Tech Talk Season 2 with the one and only co-host, Zach Haniel. Zach,
let's go.
How are you doing? You excited
I'm so
to be
excited.
Back?
I'm really excited.
Let's do it.
It's been so long, almost 2 years.
We have so much to talk about. It's crazy. We have so many things that we want to do on this podcast. We want to bring it back. Obviously, we're going to stay true to its core. It's about tech. It's about projects, updates, ideas, discussion of anything you could think of that has anything to do with computers. At its heart, it's a technology podcast, but the whole reason why we're bringing this back, we have a lot to talk about with Pentucket Tech. It's where we spent so much time with each other. So we're going to talk about the shows that we did after episode 10, where we left off in October 2024. There was a small problem that actually completely ruined everything, and that does involve fire. Yeah, so there was actually a fire in our auditorium, which screwed up a lot of stuff, and that really made everything very, very difficult. Zach was there for the whole thing. He saw everything from the ground up getting rebuilt. It's now finally reopening this month in July. It's incredible. But until then, there was a lot of stuff that happened between then and now. We're going to go from the disaster to the recovery and just see where it goes today. Zach, are you excited?
I'm so excited.
There's so much to get done, so many things to discuss, so many changes in the technology program at Pentucket, so many milestones achieved, so many challenges.
Cheney, I got nominated for an award.
You did get nominated for an award. That's right.
Crazy.
Pentucket got nominated for 6 awards, am I right?
Yeah.
A lot of awards. Award-winning technician right here. Can you believe this? And there were so many lessons that were learned along the way. There's so much to discuss. And then after we sort of talk about Pentucket Tech for a while, we'll kind of move on to more broader tech news and turn this into sort of a consumer technology updates show with the discussion of current tech topics. But until then, we have a lot to talk about with Pentucket Tech. But here's the funny thing. Neither of us go to Pentucket anymore because someone just graduated a month ago.
He just graduated. Let's go.
He just graduated. So now he's out of here. And, we're still talking about it.
Yeah.
So
it's just because we didn't record in so long. So now we just have so much to talk about.
There's a lot to discuss.
But even when we're done, we're going to be all done. We're recording episodes talking about Pentucket Tech. Even after that, it's a tech podcast. So there's no content drought with tech. There's always new stuff coming out. It's crazy.
There's always something new to discuss. There's always new things happening. It's been a couple years. So much has happened you guessed it, AI is absolutely everywhere. This isn't turning into another one of those AI podcasts or anything by any means, but it's a pretty big and intriguing topic. There's really not like a single bit of information that we couldn't discuss here on this podcast. So there's a lot to cover, basically. But throughout it all, you'll hear us on pretty much all your favorite podcast platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Amazon, anything you could think of. I don't know. Do you think of any other podcast apps? I feel like those are the main ones.
No idea. SoundCloud.
Actually, are we on SoundCloud? That's a really good question. I actually don't know if we're on SoundCloud. Maybe we should be, though. But
check us out, though. Instagram.
Check us out.
Plenty of videos coming.
On Friday, July 9th, I think it's the 9th, 2026, Zach and I are going to release episode 11 for Cheney's Tech Talk. We're coming back, baby. We're talking about exactly where we left off with Pentucket Tech back in October 2024. There's so much to talk about. So much to talk about. We had 2 big productions before this big fire. We're going to talk about that fire and just how everything all unfolded. There's a lot to get done. We're going to do so much, and you are going to be here for the ride. You ready for this, Zach?
I'm so ready.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Stay tuned. July 9th. We're back for you. Bye.